distinguished guests, fellow colleagues and friends, first of all, I would like to offer my warmest congratulations to the HKC AAVQ for its achievements over the past 30 years. I'm most honored to be invited to take part in the celebration of the remarkable success story of a most respected quality assurance body that I myself actually once served. The HKC AAVQ must also be congratulated for successfully organizing this international conference at such a challenging time with the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm indeed delighted to have such a valuable opportunity to learn from experts both locally and internationally. While we are not able to meet face-to-face, I certainly appreciate HKC AAVQ's excellent initiative to connect us online for this occasion. What I would like to share with you today is the effort made by the Quality Assurance Council in Hong Kong in addressing the question of quality assurance with quality enhancement, an area that is part of UGC's core mission, and also a topic that is universal and timeless for higher education. I would like to start briefly by introducing the QAC, which is under the aegis of the University Grants Committee, the UGC. The UGC was formed by the Hong Kong government to advise on the funding and strategic development of local higher education, while respecting institutional autonomy and recognizing the self-accrediting status of the 8 UGC universities. The QAC was established back in 2007 to advise the UGC on quality assurance matters and to promote quality assurance in the higher education sector. In assuring the quality of educational experience offered by the UGC universities, QAC undertakes periodic quality audits of student learning experience at the universities. The good practices identified from these audits have been shared widely to facilitate the development of quality assurance in higher education. It has been 13 years since QAC was formed. Let me share with you where we stand. Over the past decade, the QAC has completed 3 rounds of quality audit exercises on student learning experience. The first and second audit cycles were completed in 2011 and 2016, respectively. While these 2 rounds covered only programs at undergraduate level and above. In 2019, we completed an additional cycle which focused solely on sub-degree provisions. The QAC is now preparing for its 3rd audit cycle in 2022, which will be the most comprehensive cycle ever and covers all levels of study. As the UGC-funded universities are all self-accrediting, our quality audits are conducted on the basis of fitness for purpose. The audit panels assess the extent to which the universities are fulfilling their stated mission and purpose and confirm whether the procedures in place for assuring the quality of the learning opportunities offered to students and examined the mechanisms by which student level of performance and capability are assessed and reported. In doing so, the QAC recognizes that our universities have distinct and varied missions. This also reflects the UGC's vision for a differentiated yet interlocking higher education system in Hong Kong. The audit process and procedures for each audit cycle are described in the audit manual promulgated by the QAC. The quality audit then starts with the university's preparation of its self-evaluation report, or SER, which comprises a critical self-review by the university. The SER also serves as the principal source of information to be considered by the audit panel. The audit panel will then conduct an audit visit during which the panel will have the opportunity to meet with the staff and students to discuss the matters identified in the SER, I beg your pardon. The audit panel will then produce an audit report which may include recommended actions that necessitate further responses or actions by the university, as well as features of good practice that are making a positive contribution to the university and worthy of wider dissemination. Upon publication of the audit report, the university submits an action plan to address the outcome of the audit within 3 months, and then a progress report to include clear evidence about how the university has implemented its action plan within 18 months of the publication of the audit report. The audit reports and the progress reports are all made available to the public, reflecting our commitment to full transparency. So what you are seeing on the screen is a slide that captures that process I just described. Now let me turn to the sub-degree audit. The sub-degree audit cycle was just completed by the end of 2019. You might be interested to know our key findings. I'm pleased to share that the sub-degree operations of our universities are generally in good health and fit for purpose. The sub-degree providing units are well aligned with the approach of their university proper and have maintained consistency in the efforts to assure academic standards and quality. Notwithstanding the encouraging results, there's no room for complacency in our work on quality assurance. We noted the need for more thorough implementation of outcome-based approach to teaching and learning, as well as criterion-referenced assessment among the universities. This requires a systematic embedding of the approach in university policies as well as cultural changes. Universities could then track the learning progress and students' achievements of the intended learning outcomes more effectively. Professional staff development is another key area examined in the sub-degree audit cycle. While most universities have attached importance to this area, obviously more needs to be done to ensure that all teaching staff are well supported in pursuing innovative teaching and learning practices. Meanwhile, the audit report of the sub-degree audit cycle has also recommended changes to provide part-time students with more access to student support services, campus facilities, as well as extracurricular activities, such that their learning experience would be generally on par with their full-time counterparts. With what we have already achieved over the past 13 years, we are pondering upon our next steps now. The key question is, how is our upcoming work similar to or different from the last efforts? Building on the previous audit cycles, the QAC will conduct the third audit cycle from 2022 to 2023, which will cover all programs at all levels of study offered by the UGC-funded universities. The quality audits will continue to be based on a fitness for purpose approach. In addition, it is noted that the meaningful use of quality data may inform curriculum design and contribute to approaches to teaching and learning, thereby bringing about potential benefits to students in terms of recruitment, retention, completion, and employment. In light of this, the upcoming round of audit will adopt collection, analysis, and usage of data as the audit theme. There will be stronger emphasis on how universities are harnessing data to help them review and improve their approaches in assuring academic quality. It will also examine how the data is contributing to decision-making for enhancing the quality of teaching and learning. Indeed, having undergone 2 audit cycles and the sub-degree audit cycle, the universities have already improved their system for quality assurance over the years. The QAC third audit cycle will therefore adopt a lighter touch approach, rather than adopting the approach deployment results improvement ADRI method as a framework for assessment. The third audit cycle will focus on only the improvement component, which includes the policies, systems, and initiatives that universities have undertaken in enhancing the quality of educational experience. Now let me turn to the future. While audit exercises are important in ensuring the quality of education experience, they are highly demanding too. In Hong Kong, we are fortunate to have active participation from overseas experts working closely with committed local academics in our audit exercises. In fact, it would not be possible to conclude the past 3 rounds of quality audits without the hard work and dedication of panel members. We are truly grateful to all the stakeholders, university management, and all our panel members who had contributed in helping to make our audit exercise a fruitful journey. Looking forward, the pedagogical landscape among universities will no longer be the same post-COVID-19. Virtual classrooms and e-learning platforms have become widespread overnight. Will there be a paradigm shift for quality learning when we emerge from the pandemic? Will blended learning combining physical and virtual classes become the new normal? How can the quality of learning be assured, especially in courses that emphasize hands-on experience? While the global experiment of virtual learning on massive scale is still ongoing, the need for developing a more mature digital learning ecosystem has been very much on the agenda for a likely paradigm shift in higher education. We have seen growing interest in building new technology infrastructure, more collaboration among academic institutions and other stakeholders, new online contents, better training for digital competence for teachers and students, and the introduction of tools and ideas such as more widely use of virtualization and gamification. The way we experiment with university teaching and learning in managing the COVID-19 pandemic will likely have a fundamental and profound impact on the future of education. The trend which is emerging as we speak is a new challenge for those of us who care about the quality of teaching and learning. Needless to say, this is a big topic worthy of exploration for quality audits of the future too. I have shared with you how the QAC has traversed through the realm of quality assurance in the past, and how we are getting ourselves ready to venture into the realm of quality enhancement in our upcoming third audit cycle. In fact, quality assurance and quality enhancement often go hand in hand. One metaphor I like is that assurance is similar to regular checkups, which allowed us to identify and fix any problems, while enhancement is like physical workouts, which help keep our body fit. We need both to excel and stay healthy. I hope you would find our work at the QAC in Hong Kong an interesting example in the wider international context. And I look forward to working together with HKC AAVQ and each of you in our common quest for the promotion of excellence in teaching and learning. Once again, congratulations HKC AAVQ, and thank you all for your attention.